As a young adult in my early 20s, I was always so constant on the Blue app. I post my day-to-day life on the Blue app. I post photos on the Blue app. So there's this girl, her name is Nancy. Nancy is a very fashionable, classy, sweet girl. She was someone that I would never dream of sliding into a DM. But Nancy was always on my comment section. Whenever I post cute pictures, she will comment, and I'll also comment on her photo. So we were on each other's comment section. I thought it was going to end there. I always admire her from far because I never knew that I could slide into that person's DM and she would respond. On this fateful day, Nancy sent me a DM on the Blue app. I was shocked. I responded immediately because obviously she's someone I've been admiring for a very long time. I liked the way she dressed, everything. She always have these cute photos in a very classy place. So she was someone I liked so much. So Nancy DM'd me, "Hi, pretty." I was very happy. I responded almost immediately. We got talking and she was like, she likes me. She would want to be my friend. With all excitement, I was so happy. I was like, oh, this classy girl wants to be my friend. Why not? Why not? Yes, I can be your friend. We exchanged WhatsApp contacts and we started talking on WhatsApp, the green app. We started talking to the extent that it was almost Nancy's birthday on that Blue app. Her birthday was there, so she always posts about her birthday. It was almost Nancy's birthday, and Nancy asked me if I could come for her birthday. I and Nancy, we are not in the same city. I am in a different city, and Nancy is in Benin City. And I traveled all the way from my city to Benin City. How stupid, how foolish a young adult can be. And before I went to Benin City, I never spoke with Nancy on video call. We only talk on audio call, normal audio call. She never called on WhatsApp audio call or video call. I did not care because I was just a young girl, a baby girl in her early 20s who wanted to explore life with an imaginary big girl, Nancy, that I met on the Blue app. I packed my bag with the little pocket money I was given by my parents because then I was in my year 1 in school. I packed my bag. I paid my way down to Benin City. Almost arriving Benin City from my city, and Nancy's number wasn't going through. I tried calling her severally. It wasn't going through. I tried calling with someone else's contact. It wasn't going through. And then this strange number called. And this person was like, it was a man's voice. And he was like, "Hi, I am Nancy's brother. Nancy had an urgent job to attend to. So she asked me to pick you up at the park." Little did I know. And I was stupid. I never thought it was a scam. I never thought it was an imposter. I was so relaxed. Because while we were having a conversation, I and Nancy, before I went to Benin City, she told me she had a brother, that they were just two, she and her brother. So I assumed it was the brother she told me about while we were having a conversation. I responded normal, and the brother said when I get to the park, I should tell him, or when I'm almost close to the park, I should update him so that he will come and wait for me at the park, pick me up, and take me to the house. When Nancy is back from her said job, we will meet at home. I was like, okay, fine. I got to Benin City. I called Nancy's brother. Then I did not know his name. He came to the park. He picked me up. When I saw Nancy's brother, I was like, this cannot be Nancy's brother because the Nancy I know on the Blue app is a very classy girl. And I expected a brother to be as classy as she is. But this person looked so dirty. From his footwears up to his polo. Wasn't saying it at all. But as a dumb young adult, I still went with him. Let's call Nancy's brother Mr. Liar. I'm very, very comfortable calling Nancy's name because Nancy was never a person. Nancy never existed. That person there was just an imposter. So I'm very comfortable with Nancy's name. But this Mr. Liar, I don't want to call his name. He was looking so skinny. Like, it wasn't just giving the vibe. We got home. On getting to the house, from the house, I saw another red flag. Like, the Nancy I know is supposed to be living in like a 2-bedroom or 1-bedroom flat, but this place was just a 1-room, not a 1-room self-contained, a 1-room, then a public toilet. There are like 10 people living in the compound, and they are all using one toilet with a 1-room. I was already there. 12 a.m., midnight, and Nancy was not back. And I asked Mr. Liar, what about your sister? She's not back. And he was like, oh, she did not tell you. Nancy traveled out of the country. She went to Benin Republic for a job, a makeup job. And she will be back in 2 days. I was like, but Nancy's birthday is supposed to be in 2 days. So why is she in Benin Republic? Is she not celebrating her birthday? This is the reason why I'm here. He said, yes, when she's back, they are going to celebrate the birthday, that she is helping her arrange for the birthday. I stayed. I was stupid. Yes, I'm stupid, but I stayed. So it turns out that that compound was a family compound. Their grandmother, not their mother, their grandmother lived in that same compound. So Mr. Liar introduced me to his grandma. I was like, oh, this is my grandma. Nancy asked me to introduce you to my grandma. I and grandma clicked. We got talking, we cooked together. We were okay, you know. I'm always a lover of older women because I've never had opportunity to spend time with my grandma. On this fateful day, my second day, the day Nancy was supposed to come back, Mr. Liar went to work. He went out to work. He said he was working in one company, private company like that, but it did not seem so, because if you're working in a private firm, if you're stepping out of the house, at least there's this dress code that you know that, oh, this person is a corporate worker. But Mr. Liar was always dressing casual whenever he goes out. So he went out on this fateful day. I was at grandma's room, chatted with grandma, helping her to arrange her clothes, arrange the room. Then I noticed a phone under the pillow. The phone vibrates. I thought it was for grandma. So I now asked grandma, oh, your phone is vibrating. Grandma was like, I don't have a phone. Where are you hearing the vibration? I was like, oh, okay. Maybe it's a mistake. Then grandma stepped out to use the restroom outside. And I checked under the pillow. I saw a Samsung Galaxy phone. A Samsung Galaxy, very beautiful phone. I cannot remember the model of the phone according to the owner of the story. I am just a storyteller. So I went through the phone. It wasn't locked. The phone did not have a password, any form of password or pattern. I went through the phone. I noticed that was Nancy's phone. Like, my conversation with Nancy was on that phone. Nancy's blue app was on that phone. Everything, the calls, the chats, everything was on that phone. When I saw that, that was when it dawned on me that I was used, I was lied to, I met an imposter, and there was nothing I could do because I realized this around 6 p.m. in the evening. I don't know anyone in Benin City. I'm a very young adult. I was 20 years old. I don't know where to start from. I did not even have transport fare back to my city because Nancy promised to give me plenty money to support my studies when I come. Mr. Liar came back from work. I could not hold myself. I confronted him. I was like, I found the phone in grandma's room. And immediately his reaction showed that it was came back. I approached him. I was like, I found the phone in grandma's room. And that is supposed to be Nancy's phone. My conversation with Nancy, everything, our blue app page is on that phone. What's going on? Are you an imposter? Why lie to me? Why? What is going on? Mr. Liar started crying. He started crying that he's sorry. He's very, very sorry. He really liked me. He had to use a fake account to become my friend so that I would come close to him. When he started crying and begging, I was like, this person is trying to manipulate me and all that. But then I kept cool because, you know, Benin City is a place I don't know. I don't have anybody. I don't have anywhere to go. I just wanted to pretend that, okay, it's fine. I understand. You wanted to bring me close to yourself. I understand. Just to pass the night there. Then the following morning, I'll run. The following morning, he went to work. After the old drama at night, the following morning, he went to work. I did not sleep out through the night. My eyes were wide open because I was scared. I packed my bags. I ran. I went to the park without any transport fare. I did not have any money with me. I went to the park with just my bag. I was able to make some calls. I was able to get transport. I paid my way back to my city. When I got to my city, Mr. Liar kept calling and calling. Dropped text messages and even started threatening me. I was scared until I decided not to get scared anymore because, Mr. Liar does not know where I stay. If you are a young adult, be careful. 18 years, 19 years, 20 years. Be careful how you meet people online. Be careful how you visit people you don't know. There are imposters everywhere. There are killers everywhere. You may not know. They will look so perfect. They will act so perfect. They will talk perfect. Be careful. Don't be like me. This is from another source. I am just a storyteller. This did not happen to me. I am just a storyteller.